The two teams are taking the court in our 3:30 scheduled tip-off. Pike County Central Kentucky will be your guest. The Winfield Generals will be the home team. As these teams go through their warm-ups, we'll have a short conversation with the coach coming up.
Dynamic Sports, located in Madison, West Virginia on Main Street, offers a wide variety of athletic training for all athletes. Dynamic Sports also offers special individualized training for all athletes in their sport and or positions.
As our 3:30 game gets scheduled underway, we have the Winfield Generals will be the home team on the scoreboard, and Pike County Central will be your visitors. Tony was fortunate enough to catch up with the head coach of the Winfield Generals coming up right after this.
This is Tony Lane from West Virginia Sports Network alongside with the Winfield Generals head coach, Coach McGinnis. Coach, thanks for taking the time here real quick with us to answer these questions and join alongside with us.
Yes, glad to be here.
So tell me a little bit about your team this year. What are you guys going to be bringing to the table this 2010-2011 season?
Well, you know, last year we had a 6'5" center that was Kanawha Valley Player of the Year, first team All-State, and Adam Klein, and we lost him. We had to run our offense pretty much through him. This year we're going to be real quick and get up and down the floor, and we'll probably shoot the three a lot more, and we're going to have to get after people because we are a lot smaller.
What are you expecting out of Pike County Central tonight? I don't know, Coach Carwild's team.
Well, we haven't been able to see them play, obviously. They're so far away from us, but I have called and talked to some other coaches and got some scouting reports, and of course everything goes through Hobo McCoy. From what we've heard, he's a really great player, averaging about 30 a game, and so I think we're going to have to, probably not going to stop him, but maybe contain him a little bit, but we're just going to do what we do best and hope that'll be good enough. You know.
Alrighty, and well then, what's your guys' game plan to come on, take one back, a key out-of-state victory back to Putnam County tonight?
Well, like I said, we've got to play great defense, and we got to get up and down the floor, and hopefully cause some turnovers, and just not let him get too many points.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for taking the time here with us, and the best of luck to you tonight, and hopefully you take one back to Putnam County with a big old victory.
Thank you very much.
This is Tony Lane from West Virginia Sports Network coming to you from the Coalfield Shootout. We're joined alongside Coach Kelly Carwild from Pike County Central. How you doing today, Coach?
Doing great. Good to be here.
Okay, Coach. Well, not many people up here know about Pike County Central. So can you describe a little bit about what your team brings, like what kind of team they are, your style of play?
Well, this is my first year here, and we're trying to play up tempo, which is something they haven't done in the past, and we're trying to play man-to-man a lot, and that's been a process. Okay, we play good in spurts. We're a young team. You know, Hobo McCoy that's coming back, a great player. He signed with Pikeville College. Is really, as far as kids we've got coming back, the only one that's got any varsity experience. So we've had spurts in our 3 games where we played really well, and then we've had some times where the first 3 games where we look like kids that don't have experience out there. But that's why we're playing this schedule. That's why it's great to come over here and play in this kind of environment against a great team from West Virginia, with a great program, and hopefully we'll learn a lot. I'm still trying to learn this team. We've got some football kids that have come out that are going to really help us, that have only been with us a couple weeks. So we're trying to mix all that together, plus the new system on offense and defense. And our kids are working hard. We just got to continue to keep getting better, and hopefully that'll happen today.
Okay. So what exactly are you expecting out of the Winfield Generals tonight?
Well, you know, I know they're very well coached. I know they'll do a lot of stuff. I think they'll 1-2, 1-1 press some. They'll be physical with their man-to-man. They play some 2-3 and trap out of it. And, you know, they're very fundamentally sound. You know, I have some friends that from West Virginia. My high school coach was Alan Hatcher, too, so I know some people over here. And I can remember when his son, I think first or second time, played a state tournament, this is the team I remember him playing. So I know they've got a lot of tradition, and that's something that's good for us because that's what we're trying to establish at Pike County Central, is to make it where we've got a tradition, and that's something we're trying to build with that pride when you put that jersey on and you go out there and play, and I know that's what they have, and it's going to be a good game for us.
And speaking of pride, nothing will be bigger than going back to Kentucky with a key out-of-state win. So So how do you plan on stopping Winfield tonight? Any game plan?
Well, we've been playing mostly man-to-man. We'll probably maybe sprinkle in a little bit more zone because we're just not used to doing some of the things. And we've got some bigger kids that we're going to try to play a little bit more tonight, try to give different looks. Offensively, we're going to look to push the basketball and hopefully be able to handle their traps and their presses. But we've got to do a better job executing at the end of quarters. There's times where we've had teams down by 4, 5, 6 points, and instead of ending the quarter right, then it ends up being 1 or 2. They get the momentum and doing those things. But we got to do a better job rebounding the basketball on the offensive and defensive end, and the toughness plays, the loose balls, the 50-50 balls. Instead of standing there for a couple seconds thinking, ooh, should I dive at it? We got to be diving at it right off the bat, instinct. And if we can do those things, then hopefully we can compete tonight and have a chance to win.
Well, best of luck to you tonight, Coach, and hopefully you do take on back down to Kentucky and escape out here with a win against Winfield.
We know we have our work cut out for us, but we're excited to be here.
All right. Thanks again. This is Tony Lane coming to you from the Coalfield Shootout alongside with Pike County Central head coach Kelly Carwile. Keep locked in on WVSportsNet.com.